Yo, what's going on YouTube? Alright, so you guys are probably wondering why I haven't been out doing any running gun videos. I figured I'd just share this quick video with you guys to show you how bad it really is. So yeah, we're covered in dirt here in Arizona. That's not fog, that's all dirt right there. A lot of you guys are visual out there towards the mountain. You guys know we can have a real clear view of the mountains. We're pretty well what you would consider covered in dirt. Yo, what's going on YouTube? Alright, so today's video is a tabletop review on a new EDC knife that I had just picked up. Yeah, I just picked up another EDC knife. Let me explain why. Alright, for one, first and foremost, you guys seen in one of my recent videos I just purchased the Schrade, and honestly, it's a very phenomenal knife, very great knife, very reliable. Still, I mean, this thing, I've used it like so many times already and it's held up very well. You guys can see it's got a lot of bang to it. It's already been scuffed and I had to resharpen the blade. I used it so many times, it's crazy. But I mean, this thing is phenomenal, and this is going to be going into my wife's purse, and we're going to be basically upgrading her EDC knife. We got her, I can't recall what it is. It's a standard little pocket knife we got her, but I'm going to be upgrading her EDC, so this would be going to her. And I mean, this thing is so sharp, reliable. I mean, I got this so razor sharp, it's crazy. But it made me feel naked, honestly, it really did, and I'll explain why here in a minute. So let me go ahead and go over details and show you guys what I actually purchased. This is the Smith Wesson Extreme Ops. Let me get a zoom out so I can get you guys in here and show you guys. Smith Wesson Extreme Ops. I don't know if you guys can see that. I hope you guys can. Sorry about the bad quality. I'm in a dark garage right now with not very great lighting. And I mean, this knife is phenomenal. For $20, I purchased it at the Tractor Supply store, which is a new store that just opened up here in town. I mean, this store is crazy cool. They got so much stuff. The reason why I actually went into there was because I want to start raising chickens and stuff here on our property. And so, I mean, I heard of this store that just opened up in town. I was like, you know what, let's go check it out. And I mean, they got chicken coops galore. They got just about everything except for the chicks. They didn't have the chicks. They said next season, so, or next spring. But there is another place in a little bit further out of town where we could be able to get some. So I'm going to be raising chickens here pretty soon. I'll be doing video reviews on it or whatnot. I don't want to bore you too much with that. So yeah, I was like, you know what, we took a look in the store and I was like, wow, they got really cool stuff. It wasn't just tractors, honestly. I was kind of tripping out on. I thought it was going to be like a lot of farm stuff, but they had a wide variety of different items, in different types of categories. I mean, they had everything from shooting to hunting to you name it, they got it. I mean, clothing, tactical stuff. I mean, they had it all. I was pretty amazed by it. They had survival stuff. They had stuff for horses, dogs, cats. I mean, it was just a big, huge mixture of stuff. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. It was the Tractor Supply or whatever it's called. Very cool store. And so I stopped like dead in my tracks when I saw Smith & Wesson. You guys know I'm like crazy about Smith & Wesson. I got the Smith & Wesson SD9VE, 2 Smith & Wesson AR-15 M&P Sports. And I was like, you know what? Gotta stop. Gotta look at these knives. And so I was looking at them and I was like, this is pretty cool, pretty cool. And then this bad boy right here popped my eye and I was just like, gotta look at it. And so I pulled one of the ladies off to the side. I was like, can I please look at this knife? And I was like, you know, I really gotta look at this knife. And so she pulled it out, and I mean, the first minute it hit my hands, I was like, I gotta have it. I have to have it. Could not pass it up. And I'll just give you guys a quick rundown. And I'll explain why my previous purchase for my EDC made me feel naked. So a lot of you guys are familiar with my channel, and you guys know that like my EDC is crazy. My everyday carry, I mean, I just got about everything on me. And it's not heavy stuff or anything like that, but I really, if I'm going to EDC, I want to make sure I'm doing it right and I have an item for everything that I need. So with my last purchase for my EDC knife, which was a Shearfield, it didn't have the glass breaker. Also, it does not have the Seatlbelt Cutter. The Seatlbelt Cutter is not really a big thing to me, but the glass breaker is, and I'll explain why. So recently, we seen a car accident. I'll just go ahead and tell the story now, I guess. Recently, we seen a car accident, and me and the wife were a little bit further back. We really couldn't do much about it, but we seen these guys jump out of the car to help this lady in a minivan, and they're punching at the window, elbowing the window. They could not get the window or the door or anything open at all. And I mean, the lady's in shock. You can see her. And they couldn't get the window open. And so I believe if one of those guys had something with like a glass breaker on it, they'd have been able to do it immediately. But they had to rush back to their cars and try to find an item to break the window. I mean, even the guy took off his shoe and was trying to use his shoe because he was hurting his hand. The guy had blood on his elbow trying to bust open the window. I guess he busted his elbow open. And then finally they got like a wrench. I think it was like a wrench or something. It looked like a wrench, and they busted the window open, got it open. And so now, ever since then, it's like, you know what, I really like the knives with the glass breaker because it really comes in handy. It's not an item, I don't normally carry something thick enough to break a window. You know, like my S10 flashlight, I mean, it could probably do the trick, but then I'm still worrying about doing damage to my hand with glass. So this knife really popped my eye, and I was like, you know what, I gotta take it. It has the glass breaker, Seatlbelt Cutter. It's got a rubber texture over the handguard here. I mean, very, very nice filling. You can see the blade. It's not very big at all. Big enough, you know, to fit my satisfying needs. Partial serrated. And I mean, this thing is just great. I mean, it opens up smoothly. I like it. I was like, you know what, I gotta have it. My next upgrade is going to be a Spyderco. I want to thank all my subscribers who've been helping me out with the whole knife thing, because I'm pretty well what you consider new to the brands. And a lot of my subscribers, thanks to you guys, was helping me out with trying to make a decision on a really reliable, great EDC knife. And I was looking at Kershaw, Gerber, and Spyderco is what really caught my eye. I was like, you know what, this Spyderco is crazy. I can't recall which one it was, but I saw quite a bit of them that I actually really liked. And I mean, I didn't see any of them with, you know, like the glass breaker, not like that. But you know what, just the durability of looking at some of those knives, I was like, wow. Really high-end dollars. Honestly, the Spyderco cost a lot. I think the one that I was really looking at was about 70 to 80 bucks, and I was like, man, that's a lot of money. But you know what, I might bite the bullet and just go with one, and then I can upgrade my wife with this one after the Shearfield. I don't mind putting this in my wife's purse, honestly. If you guys are looking for a really cheap EDC knife and you don't want to spend $20, go with this bad boy. I can't recall, I think I paid maybe 10 bucks for it, but this thing is so reliable, it's freaking amazing. As I stated, it's durable. It's still not even fully broken in yet, but you know what, I mean, it's razor sharp to sharp. The blade keeps a really good edge to it. Another one of my subscribers was showing me how to tell about with the blade, and you can see the blade is magnetic. You can see there. So is the Smith Wesson here. I mean, but I mean, you know, you get what you pay for, $20. I mean, it's not going to be, I can't recall what it's supposed to be if it's not magnetic. I can't remember. I think it was like titanium or something like that. But it is magnetic still. But you know, just looking at it, I mean, it's a phenomenal knife. So that's the Smith Wesson Extreme Ops. I'll be giving you guys an update on it, especially if I end up upgrading and pushing this one out. I'll still give you guys an upgrade similar to what I'm doing now with the Shearfield. The Shearfield is a phenomenal knife. I mean, this thing is great. I've dropped it. I've accidentally thrown it when I was messing around here in the garage, and I was flinging it and ended up tossing it. Don't worry, nobody was around. So yeah, Shearfield's a great knife, but I love Smith Wesson. This thing is light too. That's what I really like about it. It's really light. And the texture on the grip is just phenomenal, for the fact that if your palm gets sweaty, I mean, you got, you know, that extra texture to feel, I mean, to hold the grip. It also has the upper groove for your thumb. I really don't use it like that. I mean, you can, but I really don't know how I use a knife, to be honest with you. I never really paid attention to it. So yeah, that's the Smith Wesson Extreme Ops. And as I stated, it came out to about $21.56. And it comes with a limited lifetime warranty by Taylor Brands Quality Cutting Tools. I believe the limited lifetime warranty is just as long as you don't break the blade in half or any kind of crazy stunts with it, then they'll replace it for free. Even the shipping and handling, as I was reading on the small fine print there, they'll pay for the shipping and handling. They'll send you a brand new knife if it's not fixable. So that's a really good plus there. The Shearfield did not come with a lifetime warranty on it, but the Smith Wesson did. So I'll just give you one more rundown before we end this video. There's a Smith Wesson Extreme Ops. Very nice knife. I really like it a lot, and I love the Seatlbelt Cutter and the glass breaker. So there she is. Any questions, hit me up, let me know. I'll be doing more reviews on it. You guys can tell we're pretty well sandstormed in here in Arizona. I mean, we got some bad sandstorms going down, so I won't be out doing any shooting if that's what you guys are curious about, why I haven't got any shooting videos in. It's just, it's pretty bad out here with the wind and the dirt and everything else kicking up. So I'll be doing more reviews and stuff like that on items that I purchased, so stay tuned. All right, I'm up and out. God bless you guys. Please rate, comment, subscribe, thumbs up. Much love and respects, and I'm up and out, my friends. Peace.